Hello, YouTube Nation, and welcome back for yet another toy review. Today, we're going to look at the newest wave of the Masters of the Universe 40th Anniversary Cartoon Collection. Got some pretty good ones coming in here. This is the next wave. Voice is going to be scratchy, but that's okay. Well, at least I hope it's okay. Hopefully, it doesn't bother you too terribly much. So we get cartoon accurate Whiplash, we get cartoon accurate Shadow Weaver, and then we get Bo. So here is something that this is my first Princess of Power that's coming in, and this figure is going to determine if I get the Princess of Power figures or not. Not that big of a She-Ra guy. Love the enemies, and I kind of love some of the characters. I never watched it all that much, but I always liked Bo. Not because it's a boy or a girl thing. I just thought Bo was a goofy character and kind of related to it. The crossover between them is pretty cool, but I do enjoy Bo out of most of the characters. So we're going to save him for last to open up. We're going to go over here with Whiplash, and let's look at Whiplash in the box. So, got these from Big Bad Toy Store. The cartoon collection is on it. He has got that funky little chin going on, which does look fairly cartoon accurate. Definitely is what it is. Now, this episode is coming from the Betrayal of Stratos. So, Whiplash is having a little bit. So, this is the wave of Bo, Whiplash, Shadow Weaver. Do they do that on all of them? Oh, I guess. Okay, it's blue. I thought because this one was on the package, it was red, but I didn't realize. I thought that was black at first in the text. So he is going to have his tail. We'll get into that, and it includes the rocket launcher. So let's dive into him. I won't bore you with opening him up, but we're going to open him up and see what's inside. Have him out of the package, and in the package, like normal, is an instruction sheet manual thing that I cannot get open for the love of me right here. This is taking a whole lot. I mean, I can't get it open. There we go. Hey. All right. Instruction man, it's not really all that great. So those are the removable parts. The tail's going to click into his back as such. Do get a new comic out of this. So we've got the Whiplash face, got She-Ra, we got Shadow Weaver and Bo, called The Final Fright. And if we flip through, oh yeah, look there. So sometimes you will get a little preview of what's to come on this. So we do have the monstrous serpent. That's from the Fright Zone that we just opened up. So that's a tag into it, which is neat. Any new characters that we can peek in on this? Any new characters? No, but we do have a hand getting severed right there. That's pretty good. Man, severed hand in it. All right. So Whiplash looking cartoon accurate here. Does look good. Has that double chin. Has his warts, not all that great detail on it, but this is what Whiplash was. Now this tail is not posable. It's just a soft plastic that does move. There's no wiring in it or anything like that. Now let's see how easy this is, because this is a new-ish style for, at least I can remember from, wow, there you go. It did pretty good, didn't it? Jump scare. If you're watching at home, leave me a comment if that scared you. So it's definitely not going to go that way. And then it just clips in. All right, so it was just me. Hello, honey. So Whiplash typically would come with a big orange staff that would go in his hands. But he's coming with rocket launcher. Now, this rocket launcher is obviously from the episode that was in the back. Looking decent. It is a harder plastic. It's bent a little bit, as you can see there. And it's kind of hard to get it wrapped inside of getting straight. So the rocket launcher does go in. For me, I know this is accurate to the cartoon, but I would have rather have had something else than a rocket launcher. The last thing I think of with Whiplash is dude's gonna pull out a rocket launcher and pew, 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 pew at you. So articulation and everything is the same. The tail, let's see if the tail doesn't just, do any bad things to having it stand, which is nice. Almost all of these accessories I don't like. I'll never have that rocket launcher. posed with him, but that will be the Whiplash that I have when the cartoon collection gets a shelf and gets to come out there. So Whiplash, very nice figure, very basic, but it does look a lot like the cartoon. He does kind of have that, he looks like a Michael Myers, like Shrek is kind of what he's looking like. Donkey, let me go, you're in me swamp. So we're going to put him aside. We're going to go to Shadow Weaver next, which is the character that should have always got a figure that never did. So let's unbox some Shadow Weaver and see what we've got cooking with her. All right, so we got Shadow Weaver open, and she was in there kind of tight. Now, the first thing I notice about this figure is, A, it looks very, very good. We've had a couple Shadow Weaver releases that's been popping out here and there, and they've been really good. This one matches up with it. The mystique of her face and the shrouds, and just the big red, just the red cloaking of her and everything else. It looks great. I'll tell you who it reminds me a lot of. And it's coming to an episode soon, if I can grab it off the shelf here. She's honestly giving me a lot of this vibe. I don't know if this character was built off that, or if Shadow Weaver was maybe built off of that, but you know, you never know. It's a cartoon steal from what they do and everything else, so you just never know. For me, the Shadow Weaver will look great on the Horde playset. Can't wait for it. The arm articulation for this one, because of the packaging, it came off and it's been very loose. Maybe that'll stick into it. We do get the Book of Spells. Nice detail on the Book of Spells. Has that green, yellow, and then there's actual text writing pictures that's inside of it. And she does have her wand, which is very a very appropriate I guess accessory for her. Now, she came off of this, the Eldritch Mist. So this is the episode where that came from, and she includes the Eldritch Book of Spells. And it says she twists into some powering things, which she just needs to float. She just needs to guide and grind and everything else. Now, this book, I don't know if it'll go in the hand here, but it does, which is nice. So she's doing a little reading while casting her spell. Shadow Weaver is a must-have in the line and is very, very good. I do like, if you look at this, the bulkiness of Whiplash versus the petiteness of Shadow Weaver, which is pretty cool. All right, let's dive in. We've got one more to go, and it's my deciding factor if I'm going in on the Princess of Power line. All right, we got Bo out of the packaging, and as we see on the back of his card, we are looking at, again, another Shadow Weaver. Got another Princess of Power in there. We've got Grizzlor, so this is Bo's Magical Gift episode that's coming out. So as we take Bo out, Bo to me was always, he was honestly like Man-at-Arms to me in the cartoons, because he always had a way of getting things out, but he was also kind of goofy at that. This cape and the chest piece, that's one. I dig that. Dude's head looks total 80s. I am going to be a TV star kind of a vibe. The heart's good. He's ripped, which is, you know, typical. Has his blue jean pants on, I always called them. Got his boots. The plastic cape does have some texture to it, as you can see in the video right there. That does make it look pretty good. Standing wise, let's see if we can get these stupid ankle weights to, yeah, you kind of get it there, which is nice. He did come with the same comic book that'll go over there, and he came with some instructions we're not going to look at. Does come with his bow staff, and if you look at the top, it does have the horse head, which is very accurate to the cartoon. Very nice touch to put the red handle on it. And then he does come with an arrow. Now, twists into the power position. So in the picture, it actually has him holding the bow in kind of a form like this. And then this hand, he's like putting the arrow in is such like that, which is kind of silly. For me, I would have preferred it almost to be glued on in a manner, kind of like the Splinter vintage bow that had an arrow on it. That would have been okay. But the arrow is really weird and unnecessary if you can't click it or do anything to it. But that would have been a nice add-on if it would have had it. But bow for me, I don't know, I'm still torn. I don't know, you all could leave me in the comments. Should I be getting the Princess of Power cartoon ones? What didn't really hit it home with me. I may wait until they're on sale or something like that, because they're inevitably going to end up at Ollie's or a discount shelf on Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. But anyway, I digress. Maybe I should just pay the full price and just do it. But this wave is a pretty good one. These two make sense. I have no idea why Whiplash is in on this, but it's kind of a hodgepodge of the characters. But we got Bo, we got Shadow Weaver, and we got Whiplash. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll get more history videos coming to you here soon. Until then, peace out.